Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your love reading for September 2025. If it resonates, consider a personal reading. Otherwise, let's get to your reading and see what's going on for love in September 2025. Also, if you want to see this reading in its entirety, go to my YouTube channel, Veronica Garnett. Energies prior to August, we have the Five of Bees in the upright. And what do we have for September for Sagittarius? September for Sagittarius, we have the Lover's card in reverse, which is the card of Gemini. Also, if you'd like to see the extended reading, it's going to be this month. What your love interest is thinking or feeling in the months of September. That's in my Vimeo channel under Veronica Garnett. The Star card in the upright, which is the card of Aquarius, as you move out of September into October. And let's start with your reading and see what's going on. So we start off with the Five of Bees in the upright. It seems like you're having conflict with someone. The two of you are kind of going back and forth. The Five of Bees in the upright is not a healthy fight for me. It's the fight to be right. Very prideful. Somebody, wants to be the one that ends up on top, wants to win no matter what. And sometimes, our ego and pride can really kind of cause problems for us. So I feel that's what's kind of causing the arguments and the going back and forth. Just having a very strong opinion and kind of pushing it forward. And of course, with Lover's card in reverse, this kind of indicates trouble in paradise, maybe because of the conflict that's going on here. You may have made the decision, I don't want to have anything to do with this person. I don't want this kind of conflict going on. It could be a relationship you got into based on desire. So, you might have, the best way to put it is, jumped into intimacy and then after the fact, immediately regretted your decision and said, oh, I shouldn't have done this because now this person's true colors are coming out. So I believe you're considering putting distance between yourself and this person, a breakup, a divorce, anything of that nature. There also could be dishonesty involved with this or corruption at times. As you move out of September and October with the Star card, this is a do-over. I mean, the Tower card precedes the Star card, so it means you went to hell and back with this person. There was no way to hold it together. But once you come out of it, you're going to have a huge sense of relief. You're going to say to yourself, okay, I'm out of that now. I can bounce back. I can rejuvenate. I've realized how tough I really am, and now I can move forward, and I'm ready for whatever the universe has for me, as I move forward, now that I've shaken this other person loose. Why is the Five of Bees here in the upright? Yeah, and these, back and forth, the tit for tat and everything were just so burdensome. You were just overwhelmed with it. It just seemed like work with this person. It was exhausting. It was tiring. Wasn't a very equal relationship. This person just took and took and took, and you gave and gave and gave. You put up with a lot, I feel. They definitely, put out a lot more negative energy than you did. And with the King of Pentacles in the upright, this could very well be you being their rock, being very solid. This person might have been with you because you paid the bills, you took care of finances and the accounting and things of that nature, and you were on top of things, or you had the maturity that you did. So I think you kind of realized that, or were realizing that you had these wonderful qualities and you don't necessarily need to be putting up with their nonsense. Why is the Lover's card here in reverse? Who's this person? What's this energy? We have the King of Cups here in the reverse. Very moody, very emotionally manipulative person. They might even drink a little bit to excess. They don't tell the truth with the Knight of Swords in the reverse. This is all stuff that's just kind of piling up. And you're seeing the writing on the wall. They're very good at saying what they're going to do, but they never kind of follow through on it. They basically lie about it. They're saying whatever they can say to kind of stay in the relationship. And believe it or not, I think you block this person with the Eight of Wands in reverse. You don't want to hear anything else that they have to say. So you just decided the best way to do it is just block them and don't have any contact with them. I definitely think you're having a clean slate after September. Why is the Star card here in the upright? Who's this person? What's this energy? Okay, we have the Three of Wands here in the reverse. This person you may have made sure that you put enough distance between yourself and this person so they can't communicate with you. Just a little safeguard. I feel you may have also been reflecting on, wow, I wasted time on that one. What a setback that was for me. We have the Seven of Wands in reverse, which leads me to believe after you have moved on, this person's going to try to get you to change your opinion. You know, they might challenge you. They might try to get you to back down from your decision. Any wiggle room, I feel like they're going to try to take advantage of it. Additional messages, please. And the Knight of Pentacles and the upright. I feel like you're not having it. You're actually considering what your way is going to be moving forward, and to find someone that's a little less risky and you know, it doesn't have the things going on that they necessarily have. They're kind of focusing on the future and saying to yourself, the next person, you know, I'm going to make sure that I have a plan, a strategy. I know what I'm getting into. I'm not just going to throw myself into something and see how it works out, which I feel you might have done with this relationship. And that's okay. Fire signs, they tend to do that, but whatever. But you guys also have a tendency to bounce right back from it. So that's what I have for you all. If it does resonate, consider a personal reading. Otherwise, check out the extended reading in my Vimeo channel, which will be what is your love interest thinking in September? What are they thinking? What are they feeling? And then put your request for sun moon readings in the comments. I will put you in queue. Otherwise, Sagittarius, I will see you in your Vimeo reading next. Adios for Veronica Garnett. Bye-bye.